Virgo, welcome to your next 72. So happy you could be here today. This is going to be a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in North Node. I hope that when this message finds you, it is your message at that time. I trust that it is. Keep in mind, this is 72 hours from when you see this reading and when this reading finds you, not 72 hours or 3 days from when this reading is posted. My readings are all timeless, Virgo. And Virgo, if you have not checked out your general energy reading, that was my last Virgo posting, go check that out. Because yeah, there's a lot of changes happening in your life lately, it seems. Changes within you. All right, Spirit, what is the overall energy for Virgo? Thank you. Virgo. One card, Spirit, one card. We're going to get one card from the tarot as your general energy, and then we're going to clarify with the oracle and give you some things to be aware of at the end. Ooh, too many. I heard split it. Interesting. Two of Wands. You're dreaming a new dream, Virgo. You're dreaming a new dream. You're waiting. You're patient. And we're waiting patiently. Then we have the Five of Cups in reverse at the bottom. So you guys are finally coming into this place of newness. You're seeing that the old narrative, the old ways in which people were treating you, the old ways in which you were letting people treat you, the old ways in which you were letting people treat you, they're no longer sufficient for you. We have 00. I am observant. Yeah, you're starting to see things with a much, much clearer mind these days. Okay, that's a lot. I like that. All right, in the middle we have 30. I am imaginative. Like I said, you're dreaming a new dream. You're in this Two of Wands energy, and you're just thinking of like, how do I craft my life? What do I need to create the life of my desires over these next 3 days? 30. I'm imaginative. You are an original, innovative thinker and excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. Number 30. And we also have number 9. I am compassionate. Number 222. I am balanced. Compassionate, balanced. Like I said, you're coming from this place of love and understanding now, and you're understanding. If you haven't seen that last reading, you should go watch it, because you're understanding that coming from a place of balance is how you manifest really what you want. Being balanced in all ways, and that includes self-respect, how you are treating others. Then we have number 999, I am unique, and number 29, I am insightful. So I think now that you are in this place over these next 3 days of kind of feeling self-empowered, feeling empowered because you see yourself and how much impact you have. I think because of that, you're starting to dream outside the box. And I think that's really cool. You're not just settling anymore. We have Star Mother, Arachius. Be the king who has made his own kingdom. Yeah, no, you're going your own way. You're not going with the crowd these days. If you want something, you're going to get it how you want it. You're going to be on that Virgo shit, and you're going to make sure, down to the detail, down to the little, it's the little things that matter. All the little things create the big thing. So you're going to make sure that everything is in check. How you're giving of yourself to others, how others are giving to you, and you're going to make sure that the balance is there. We have Dance of the Divine Feminine. How bitter the taste of water would be if the river stopped its flow. And I think this is you just seeing how important you are to the narrative of your life. Like, let's say you're a mother, right? Like, and you have a family, and it's like they're not even, this is what I'm seeing in my head, they're not even understanding what life would be like if you were not there. They're not understanding that the laundry would never get done, that the dinner wouldn't be on the table at 6:30 p.m. every night. Like, they're not even it's the little things that other people might not be as grateful to you for, that you do, because they just expect it to be done. And this is you, and with this Two of Wands energy, this is you just like, you're starting to understand that yourself, like how important you really are, and how you and that importance deserves to be recognized, or at least acknowledged, and like appreciated and thanked every once in a while, you know? All right, then we have last card, Sacred Convergence. What cannot be found is what I am longing for. Although poor and needy, I will not accept small pieces of ruby. Look, Virgo. Look, Virgo. Look. You're not accepting that fucking the small thanks, honey. Like, that's not enough anymore. Like, you're not doing that shit no more, because you put in so much of yourself to the relationships and the people and things in your life, and your creative pursuits, that it's like you're not just gonna settle for enough, because enough is never really enough. We're all humans. We like to feel appreciated. We like to feel seen and heard. And like, it's not that you're going to be demanding those things, but you're just going to be making the things, the situations, and people in your life more aware that you are important just as they are important, and both deserve to be seen. No one is better than the next person. We all deserve love and compassion and acknowledgement for the things that we do, the work we do, the love we give. And I know you're seeing that now, Virgo. I know you. I know it. You're in this Two of Wands energy. It's like, I feel like you want the life of your dreams to happen and start happening. And so now it's like, okay, what do I got to do to make that happen? Let me start doing that, even if it's starting with the small things, you know? Because like I said, it comes down to like all the little things add up to the big thing. Now I think you're taking steps on those little things, like tweaking this here or there, or doing this or that for yourself, so that you can start forming these habits, so that you just, so that you just, so that making it habitual, making these things, making your kids aware of that they'll be doing their own laundry if they don't know how to say thank you, or like whatever. Making these things habitual over time in small doses is going to make it so that one day when you do start asking for these things, people aren't just like, who are you? You're a totally different person. You're like, now if you do these things like slowly and like piece by piece over time, number one, you won't be overwhelmed with anxiety. And number two, because you never spoke up, like, and number two, nobody will be surprised when you expect these things, because you've been doing it for like some time now. Like, you've been asking for that respect, or at least making people known that this is the way things are now, but you're doing it slowly so that nobody's like thrown off and thinking you just switched up overnight. We have 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, and Angel of Strength and Anxiety. So there's like, I think a lot of courage is going to be demanded for you to kind of make these certain changes and put people in their places. Put people in their places. I don't know why that stuck out to me. It doesn't have to be like a mean thing or like a harsh thing, but it's just people need to get in line. You feel me? Like, you are a divine being. You are a benevolent being. You are somebody that deserves to be loved and respected just as much as you're giving it, you know? Come on, Virgos. You know that. And this is one of the more, I feel this is one of the more like powerful cards in the deck, really, Angel of Strength, because it speaks to how sometimes we make ourselves small to fit into the environments that we find ourselves in. Just like, it's just something that we do unawarely, but like this everything I was speaking about before, it's like now you're becoming aware of how you've been playing your role in your environment, and you're starting to see how important that role actually is. And so now it's like your third eye is awakening, your sixth chakra, and it's like now you have to be courageous, and you got to speak up on that, and you have to set these boundaries, and you have to stick to them. You have to you can't expect other people to respect your boundaries. You just hope they do because they love you, but you have to draw that line, and you cannot let them cross that line, you know? And because of that, this might be a little bit out of your comfort zone. I just saw 1122 on this timestamp. This could be a little out of your comfort zone, bringing on feelings of anxiety, bringing on feelings of worry, kind of Nine of Swords energy, like, fuck, what are they gonna think of me if I do this? Or don't worry about it, because you know that you need to do it for you and for the betterment of you and your comfortability in your life. This is your life, Virgo, your reality. You hear what I'm saying? Not that you're the center of attention, you're the center of a world, but you as an individual, this is your reality. If people want you in their lives, if you want certain people in your life, like, you guys got to get on the same page. Thank you, Spirit. And you got to make sure that they're not crossing no boundaries. Perfect. 3 cards. Come on. Talk to me. We got Get Grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Yeah, Virgo. And that's why these feelings of anxiety are coming on, because you're an empath. And it's hard for you to, like, take this bold step forward, you know, like, and speak up for yourself. Like, I know that playing small is something that is easy, like, or just being okay not being the center of attention is something that's easy for empaths, because when you feel so deeply and so intensely for everything that's going on around you, it's like you don't want to be seen. You don't want to, because it's the more people that see you, the more you're gonna feel. But right now you're being called to step up, and you got to set those boundaries. You're being called to be seen in your life. You feel me? It doesn't have to be on a grand scale. You're just being called to be seen in your life, and because you deserve that. You deserve to be respected. And in order to do that and avoid these feelings of anxiety that come with setting boundaries and drawing lines with certain people that you might, 1331 on the timestamp, with certain people you love, you're going to have to get grounded. Different ways you can do that. There's so many different ways. Meditation, yoga, whatever grounds you. Eating healthy foods, like going on a walk, connect with nature. There's so many ways. Do what fits for you. In the middle, we have transformation. Like I said, you're going through these changes, Virgo. You're going through these big changes right now. And I think it's changes within the self. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. No matter what you're going through, you're healing. And that's over Angel of Strength, Dance of the Divine Feminine, the Two of Wands. And then we have Take a Break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So you could, honestly, over these next 3 days, could have been working a lot on these changes and on these self improvements, kind of correcting the wrongs that were done in the relationships in your life, or the whatever it may be. On the split, we have Unicorn, infinite possibilities. I'm gonna read it. You are the sovereign of the seen, you are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. It's time for you to change. But like I was saying before that, you might have been working on these changes so much lately that it really is time to take a break. Like, Life is a constant flow and state of change and evolution and de-evolution, and you know, it's this constant movement. And I think you have been working so hard with this, in this Two of Wands energy, like trying to dream this new dream for yourself and become this new person, and really step into the powerfulness that is you in your reality and in your life. That it's okay to take a break. It's okay to just let it go for a little bit. Not, that doesn't mean revert back to your old ways. That just means take a break. Like, you don't have to be overly focused on your self-growth and your healing all the time, every day. It's okay to take breaks. All right, what we got for Virgs? Virgos, 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 Virgos. Spirit, thank you so much. Okay. Horse, freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited resources of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. You are free, Virgo. You are so free. You set yourself free by becoming aware and taking action. In the center, we have B, community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Ooh, on the bottom, we have polar bear, mystic. Okay, you could be starting to tap into and awaken to your psychic abilities, or just higher realms of consciousness. Absolutely. No. And we have Loon, intuitive. Okay, yeah, no, you could be starting to like wake up to your intuitive gifts. And this is especially if you're an empath, you definitely could probably be waking up to it. It says, listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and you are loved. So no matter how different you are, that does not change the fact that you still deserve to be seen, respected, and loved the same way that you give it out to other people, you know? You're very intuitive, and I think you know that. I think you know which way to go. I think you know which way to go in order to get to this freedom. And this doesn't mean being free and alone and isolated from everyone and everything. This means freedom in the sense that you feel like you can be your complete self in every environment you enter in, and every community you enter in, because you are a part of those communities by choice, because they accept you for you and they see you for you. And that, I think your intuition is guiding you to those type of environments. This is the life that you've dreamed of, being able to be free and be heard and acknowledged and understood. And no matter where you go, understood is the wrong word. Okay. We have prosperity on the bottom. This is things to be aware of from Spirit. Prosperity. So be aware of your inevitable prosperity. I will say the word inevitable. Be aware that when you are changing at this rate and making these changes that you're changing, people are going to see you differently. It's not always going to be comfortable, you know? We have determination and respite at the bottom of things to be aware of. It's not always going to be comfortable to be viewed differently by the people that you love, but this doesn't have to be a bad differently. If you approach your changes and transformations and set your boundaries from a place of love and compassion, and you're courageous while you do it, if you were like confident in doing those things, the people around you are going to see that, and they're going to have open arms and a warm heart for you. Most people in the world, they really respect like confidence and courage and standing up for yourself. If people don't respect you when you stand up for yourself, or at least if they try to put you down for standing up for yourself, then those are low vibrational people and you don't want to be around them anyway. But be determined in your efforts. Be be confident enough to know that these changes you're making, although it may feel different and it may feel a little uncomfortable to be seen in a different light in your environment, know that your higher self is guiding you. This intuitive awakening with your crown or your third eye chakra, sixth chakra. Know that your higher self is guiding you to the life of your dreams. With deception, be aware of the lies that you tell yourself. With your intuitive gifts awakening and your third eye open, I think that you will be easily seeing others that try to lie and deceive you. So be aware of that, but because there could be those lingering, those for some reason, once you start tapping in, waking up a little bit, it's like you start to see things a little bit more easily, and it's that part within itself is uncomfortable, because you're like, damn, have they been lying this whole time? Like, you know what I mean? And then we have integrity. So yes, be aware of integrity. Be aware of how you are being showing and exerting your integrity. There's this owl back here speaking to me. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like, I feel like there's this wisdom in you that knows what to do, when to do it. And it might not always understand why you're doing those things, but you just know. And you're just letting this light guide you. This light, the light inside. I think the card earlier was saying, let the light guide you. Yeah, I don't know which one it was. I forget, but I'm just seeing, like, Virgo, this is a good. This is going to be a good next 3 days for you. Might get a little uncomfortable at some points, depending on what you're dealing with. But dream a new dream, because the life that you want, you can create. I promise you that. All right, just saw 2211 on the timestamp. All right, Virgo, this was your next 72. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Enjoy. I'll see you soon.